Hi guys, welcome. So I'm here for the first live. I'm going to go again live tonight after I get home from work. But let's see how many people I can get through now, and then you guys can always come back later. Coco, how is Kay the Cancer feeling about our situation right now? Well, you know what? This is a good thing. She's starting to use her intuition a little bit, and she's starting to feel like she's getting a little bit more self-esteem back. She may be a little bit undecided, but she's a little bit more certain with the Two of Swords upright rather than in reverse. And the World is here. So while things have been pretty much like back and forth in her head, I think she's starting to come to terms with that she has to do something about this. And when she does, the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, which means she's going to start to move forward quickly. So I think we're heading down the right track now. Okay, TD wants a love reading for the Aries. Okay. An offer of love coming in, but there's also an earth sign around you, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You may be feeling a little bit emotionally drained coming up. You got a lot of like emotional stuff happening. Not all of it is bad. It's like it's both. It's like ups and downs and upheavals. But I think all in all, when this Aries comes back around, he's going to have more money around him, and he's going to be a little bit more secure in his own self. My God, I got bags under my eyes. And you got the Hangman in reverse, which means when he comes back, he's going to be moving forward quickly. I don't know if you haven't spoken to him, but if you haven't, you're probably going to hear from him soon. Hear from him, see him, run into him somewhere. Fate's going to step in if one of you doesn't reach out to the other quick enough. Bonita wants love. Okay. All right, you have a little bit of a delay here when it comes to love. It's not that big of a deal, but the Empress is in reverse, which can indicate that things are either slow right now or you're not getting what you want, but it's okay. You're going to put your foot down. You're going to stand your ground. You're going to declare to the universe what you want, and it's going to show up. It could be a Pisces that brings you great happiness. Now, aside from that, that could be somebody new that comes in. You'll be feeling really good. The world is at your feet. You have a past love come back. It doesn't have to be a past love per se. It could be somebody from your past that comes back, that comes in with an offering of love. And that relationship can move forward fast and make you feel very balanced. So coming up in the new year, you may have a choice between a couple of different people. Either way, I think you're going to be feeling much better and much more confident about love come 2020. All right, let's see. As says, general reading for tomorrow. Also a reading before tomorrow. A general reading before tomorrow. All right, let's see what's going on between today and tomorrow. All right. So I don't know what's going on for you between today and tomorrow, but it shows that you may be feeling a little bit like you don't have victory on your side or that you're losing a battle of some type. It also shows that not taking a chance. So you may be presented with a situation where you have to give it a shot and you're just like, I'm not doing it. You may be done with it. It also shows the Page of Pentacles is in reverse, which may mean that you don't have a head for work, or you may not be real focused at work. That's okay. We all have days like that. The Two of Cups is in reverse, which means that you may be having an issue when it comes to love, and you may be deciding to walk away from something because it's not bringing you happiness and it's bringing you heartache. Then, now this probably is going to be going into next week. You start to work really hard on something. So you may turn around and start refocusing on work or refocusing on some other type of a project. Could even be something spiritual in nature. Maybe you pick up a new spiritual practice or you go back to an old one, but something that kind of brings you peace and tranquility. Susie, he said he'd phone today, will he? Okay. Is he going to phone today? Will there be contact today? Communication. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 1, 2, 3. He's got every intention to. You got 70% chance with 2 aces. You also have the temperance card, which would mean balance, patience, compassion, love. It would be like his intentions are good. So if for whatever reason he doesn't, it would be a legitimate reason. Something came up, he got stuck at work, whatever. But it wouldn't be the kind of thing where he's telling you he's going to call and he doesn't. Who was that? That was... Wait a minute, did I skip somebody? Oh, I skipped 2 people. EMG, how does my family feel about me? Okay. Okay, so your family feels that if you were a little bit more stable about money or a little bit better with money or focused with money, you would be incredibly successful. They also feel like you have a spiritual side that needs to be cultivated and that you're capable of a lot more than you think you are. They feel like you may sometimes feel like you're waiting for your ship to come in or that you're undecided about which direction you want your life to go in. But they feel like if you set your mind to something, you would be very successful at it because you have the ability to achieve a lot. They kind of think that you sell yourself short. But, that's like overall general family. Everybody's going to have a personal opinion. Everybody's got their 2 cents. LT. Is 29-year-old Maurice honest with his feelings towards me? All right, let's see. How honest is Maurice? He comes up as pretty honest. You got a 70% chance, yes, he's honest. The last card is the devil in reverse. So in reverse, it can indicate either he's recently beaten an addiction or he's recently done what he can to get his life on track, put himself in the right situation. I think overall he's pretty honest. He may exaggerate a little bit, but I think that he's pretty honest. Okay. Susie. Oh, I did that one. He said he'd phone today. I think he will. His intentions are there. SS. What will happen at the Christmas party tomorrow with B and me? Okay, let's see. All right, so first it shows the devil card here, which means one or both of you may be drinking too much, which is fine. It's a party. I don't know if you have alcohol there or it may be something that you do afterwards, but this is some kind of partying, but we know it's a party, fine. You may have to put your foot down with him, and it shows that you might be a little bit worried about what's going to happen. It feels like you're waiting for your ship to come in and he does not move forward. If you want something to happen with him at this Christmas party, you're going to have to go for it. Because I don't think he's going to be stepping up to the plate. I don't think he likes it when people give him attention. I don't think that he's going to be in hot pursuit. I think that he's going to rely on you to do it. If you don't pay him any attention, I don't think he's going to step up. The cards aren't indicating that. All right, let's go back up to the top. Valeria. Valeria is looking for a love reading. Okay. You get an air sign coming in around you, an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini that may make you feel very strong. They may be a little bit like not so talkative in the beginning. Like they may be They don't say much, but they looks like they're very balanced when it comes to money and that they have a lot of it. It also shows that when you meet this person, you may be feeling like you finally can breathe and that justice has been served. Now, the justice card can also be a Libra. So you may be looking out for a Libra showing up. But overall, I think this person is going to be a little bit quiet or introverted in nature. And I think that they're going to be good with money. And they're going to make you feel very strong. KB, I put an offer on property. Will be buying it be a good decision? Okay, is buying this property a good decision? Yeah, 70% chance with two aces, and the Eight of Wands would indicate that your life can change fast because of this. So I don't know what you're doing with this property, but let's just say, for example, it's something that you rent out, you may make a lot of money, or maybe it's something that you buy and the property value increases quickly over the next couple of years, but it looks like it would be a good thing. Ave Marie. Love. What you doing, buddy? Resting? Good boy. Snorted. Okay, when it comes to love, things are going to pick up for you pretty quickly. And you're going to be getting a lot of happiness surrounding an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. When you meet this person, or if you already know them, you could be with this person, you're going to feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off your shoulders and things move forward fast. They may present you with an offering of love that you need to make a decision about. So they may be super into you. Did I skip somebody's super chat? SS, does B feel that I will try to pursue him tomorrow? Okay, let's see. He does. You got three aces. It's pretty high that he does. Let's go back up to the top. PH, general love. General love or G love? Is it like a specific person? General love, okay. What's going on for PH? Okay. You're going to be working really hard at a relationship that's going to be very well balanced. It takes you to the top of the mountain with an air sign that could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. This person may be good around money. They may have a lot of it, and they feel pretty balanced. You put your foot down. So whoever this person is, you're going to be like, listen, I've been through this, that, and the next thing, and I'm not dealing with that anymore. So you can either step up to the plate and be the person I need you to be, or you can go fly a kite. And I think that they're going to stand up. I think that they're going to respect that. God's chosen angel. Love. Okay. You have an air sign here. You also have an earth sign. So an Aries, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. These people may both be into you. You may have a soul connection with one of them. So you might have to spend a little time with both of them to see who you connect to. And you're going to be working really hard. I think you also may be taking a little bit of a break or a vacation coming up. there's a lot of money coming in around you around one of these people. So it's either the air sign or the earth sign. It depends who you like better. I mean, we got free will, so you can pick and choose. And it's always good. Like I always say, if you have a lot of choices and there are a lot of people around you, it's such a good thing because it brings in more people and it distracts you and it keeps your mind off of being focused on one person. The worst thing that you can do is be focused on one person because it kind of pushes people away. And even when you work with the law of attraction, right, you want to focus on what you want. But if you're too focused on it and it's constantly on your mind, it does push people away. And I think that's a lot of trouble that people have with it, is that they're too focused and they can't detach. And detachment for me has always been difficult. So I totally get it. It's hard to get something out of your mind, when you're thinking about it. It's hard to stop thinking about it. You really got to get distracted. Lily, does E think I have moved on with this separation? Okay. Does E think that Lily has moved on? Sometimes, but overall, no. You only have one ace here. I don't think that this person thinks that you've totally moved on just yet. All right, let's go back up to the top. Chime Araji, love. You've got love and happiness coming in here. Also with somebody who's they could be a fire sign with the Page of Wands, or they could just be somebody who's adventurous in nature. A Page of Wands reminds me more of a Sagittarius because it would be somebody who has the love of adventure and likes to try different things. You also have somebody from your past coming back who you could reconnect with. This person may have battled some sort of an addictive issue in the past, but they may be coming back to sort of mend fences with you. It's going to be your choice whether or not you want to bring them back into your life on any level. You may be happy with this other person that shows up, but either way, you got stuff happening. You got stuff happening coming up in the near future. Shh, Dylan, it's okay. Jessica A. has my Pisces ex and the third party split. Okay. Is the third party still around the Pisces ex? Relax. They have not split yet, but there's definitely some problems. Somebody stabbed the other person in the back. One ace would be 33% chance, and the Emperor is in reverse. So they're definitely having some type of problems, but I don't think that they've split totally yet. PJ, what is my Sagittarius Scorpio cusp's intentions towards me? Okay, let's see. What are the intentions? All right, well, here's the Sagittarius. Right now, they're at a slowdown. They're in a holdup. They don't have any intentions right now. The Chariot in reverse echoes that, and they may be silent with the Hermit in reverse. You may be feeling very burdened by this. I think a lot of their issues have to do with money or feeling unbalanced around money or not being appreciated at work. You also have the Eight of Wands, which means at some point this will turn around for you, but it's not turning around quickly. You're going to go through some turmoil with this person first, or they're going to show lack of effort, or maybe pulling away. There could be some silence, and then it'll turn the corner. And when it does, things will move forward quickly. All right, let's go back up to the top. Priya wants a love reading. Okay. You got someone that comes in out of the blue. Now, the person that comes in out of the blue could be a Cancer with the Chariot, or it just could be somebody shows up out of the blue. You guys click quickly and things move forward fast. Wheel of Fortune is here. So when this person shows up, you may have to take a leap of faith, and it may be something that's kind of scary to you. My suggestion would be to go for it because you have the Three of Pentacles here, and it could be a relationship that's built on solid ground. The Hermit is here. So the person could be a Virgo, or they could just be very introverted, and it could take a lot for them to actually pursue you. So you'll know that if they are pursuing you, it's because they're really interested in you, because it's not like them and it's kind of hard for them. They're kind of more to themselves. You will have a soulmate connection with this person. And there's rest and relaxation around you. So I don't know. Could be a weekend away. You could take a small vacation. You could just take a day or so to yourself. But there's something that you're going to be doing for yourself that's very relaxing. Lily, does E dream about me, and how does he feel if he does? Okay. Does he dream about me? He does. Definitely does. How does he feel? Well, you know what? All the dreams are different. So in some of the dreams, he walks away, and he definitely does. He walks away in some of the dreams, and he feels like he's either lost something or he's searching to find something, like he feels out of sorts. Then there are other ones where he feels the soulmate connection and celebration. So some of them make him feel really good. Some of them don't. But, oh, Tessa, I got to answer for Tessa because that's the person I was looking for last night. So I think he's got some mixed emotions with the dreams, but they're definitely dreams. And then those are the ones that he may remember, but who knows about the ones he doesn't remember. Tessa, does Lander have feelings for me? Okay. Yeah, okay, so the first two cards I flipped over were both aces, so that's 70% chance right there. And then the Wheel of Fortune is here, which can mean one of two things. One of you has to take a leap of faith. So it could be that he's got to put it out there and so that you know how he feels. Or it could be when he does, you have to take the leap of faith and go for it. But either way, I believe that there are feelings there. All right, I am going back to I think I'm up to Danielle Penna, love reading. Let me know if I skipped anyone. I think that this is where I was. You may be feeling right now out of balance and even financially unstable, but you've got an Aries around you, or this could be somebody with a very Aries-like type of a feeling. It also could be a boss or an authority figure, but somebody who comes in that brings karma and justice to your life, and then things change quickly. There's a lot of strength around you. So you might be going through a little bit of a difficult period, but it's going to change, and when it does, it's going to change fast. Judgment card. This is the kind of thing where you don't have to go looking for it. It's going to show up, and you can be at the right place at the right time. The person that could be coming in, if you're not with anyone now, could be either an Aries, a Libra, or a fire sign. A Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Or what this could be saying is a strong personality comes in, karma is served, you get what you want, and you end up with the fire sign. Probably a Leo because the strength card is here. But there also could be some options. You may have more than one person. But if you're not with anyone right now, somebody's showing up soon. And you're going to get out of the funk that you've been in. If you are with somebody now and you're not happy, somebody new shows up, you have to make a choice. If you are with somebody right now and you are happy and you're in a funk for money reasons or whatever, it's going to move forward. You're going to get out of it. Okay, Kemi. How does my coworker Marion feel about me? All right. How's Marion feeling? Is this person somebody that tries to argue with you all the time? Because there's arguments that go on around. And it looks like the relationship is not improving anytime soon. It does look like you can work together really well, though, because you have the Six of Pentacles here. So, oh, Marlon. Sorry. So it looks like, I don't know if you guys are just coworkers, right? This person's not your boss. It looks like they may try to at some point dominate you and think that they're more efficient or a better worker than you, but that's coming from their own ego place. It has nothing to do with you, and I think that you know that. They may have a little crush on you with the Ace of Cups here, and they may either spill the beans or do something out of the blue that lets you know that. Although the Three of Cups is here in reverse, which would indicate that one or both of you is involved with somebody else. So I don't know if this person argues with you because they have a crush on you, or argues with you because they're trying to be like tough guy, or you know what I mean? Like, it looks like somebody who picks fights or does stupid shit because they really have a crush on you and they don't know how to deal with it. And they may slip at some point. They may slip at some point and say something that makes you know that there's some sort of an issue or emotional thing that they got going on here. Dylan, relax. Lily wants to know, what is E's thoughts and feelings for me? Okay. All right, he comes in with an offering of love, right? But there's a delay in happiness, and it shows that there's a third party involved here somewhere. So I don't know if it's on your side or on their side, but there is a third party here. So they're coming in with an offering of love. I would be skeptical when they come in and they say this. You are going to definitely put your foot down. So I don't know if this is someone who's cheated before, or if they have a reputation of being a cheater. You put your foot down and you stick to it. And they're going to continue to pursue you. So that's what's going on there. All right, let's see. More or less, what feedback will I get in my review from my boss? I hate reviews. Oh my God, I hate reviews. The review process the company that I used to work for had was so long and drawn out and stupid, in plain English. But whatever. All right, what kind of a review we're going to get? Overall, it's going to be very good with the Six of Wands. You might, overall, it's going to be very good. You may not be happy with the raise because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. But overall, I think they're going to be pleased. And I think that at some point, you may be looking to either move up in the company or try something new. I think that you're going to be making more money in 2020 than you did in 2019. So if you're not happy with the raise they offer you, you may look for something else and you could find something much better. Okay, SS. Percentage chance of B coming home. Or, okay, what's the chance of B going to SS's home? 33% chance he goes to your home. All right, what are the chances SS goes to B's home? There's a greater chance you go to his home. You got a 33% chance. For him coming to yours, you're only at like a 1% chance. It's going to take harder work for him to come to yours. At least that's what it's showing now. Cade, should I FaceTime Gabriel today? Okay. I don't know if you're feeling confident enough. So the percentage comes up as 33% chance that you should. It does look like there's some burden around the situation that you may be feeling, or maybe you're feeling like you're working hard on something else. Either way, I would only do it if you feel super confident. And if you're not feeling totally confident, I would wait and see how you feel tomorrow. Because 33% is kind of low. And the whole thing is that, it's that we all go through this. Everyone does. I don't care who you are. But it's like the kind of thing where, like, you can pick up the phone and call your best friend, your mother, your next door neighbor. You don't think twice about it, right? Like, nobody says, do you think I should call my mom today? You know what I mean? Or do you think that the next door neighbor wants to hear from me? Nobody says that. But for some reason, when we want to call somebody that we have feelings for, like, right away, we question it. So if you're kind of questioning it, you may want to give it a little bit of time until you're at the point where you just don't, you feel like you have to question it. It reminds me of this story. I don't know. I think we were in college. I don't know. We were probably in college. One of my friends had a party at her house. She used to throw these really great parties when her parents went away. And I had a crush on this guy at the time. And he came to the party, but he didn't stay for very long, but he came. And all night I kept asking my friend Amy, the one that worked at that craft store. All night I was like, no, but really, tell me, do you think it was good he came? And she was like, yes, I think it was good he came. But all night I kept asking her because it's like I needed that reassurance. Like, even till this day now, all these years later, she'll say something. She'll be like, yes, I think it was good he came. So it's the kind of thing where if you're not having that confidence in that moment, hold off. Lily, why do E want to pursue me when I put my foot down? Okay. Yeah, he's... Look, he's coming in. He's ready to pursue you, and he wants to transform this relationship. I think he likes that you put your foot down and you stood up for yourself. Or that's what you're doing. He ain't giving up, not yet. J Mac, what are Caitlin's current feelings for me now? Okay. Oh, the stupid thing is dying. Coming out of the worry. So there may have been a point where she was really worried about what was going to happen between the two of you. I think that she's worrying less, or this could be she's less depressed over the situation, and she's getting ready to move things forward quickly. She's somebody from your past. She's coming back. The Six of Cups brings somebody back. She may be silent for a minute, but she's working on her life, or she's working on herself. I think that she knows intuitively that you're the best thing for her, and she feels a spiritual connection to you. She feels like you're one of the best things that has been in her life in a really long time. And I think that she's going to work up the nerve to come back at some point. Reach out, come back, or at some point let you know that this is what's going on in her head. Sister, did someone say something about me last night? And if so, what's he feeling? Okay. I think somebody did say something about you last night. And I think that they said good things. And I think that he agrees with them. And he feels like an asshole. It feels as if whatever it was that you did that people noticed, you made a mark. You know what I'm saying? Like people know of you and people mention you, and it's in a good way. So I don't want to say he's impressed because he also knows that about you. It's not like they're telling him something that he doesn't know, but it's like he's impressed that other people are noticing it, which is a good thing. All right, let me go back up to the top. Shayavish wants a love reading. Okay. You've got an Aries coming in here. You also have an air sign. So there's an Aries that comes in that you could be arguing and bickering with. You also have an air sign coming in who's a little bit more complacent and looking to just spend time together. An Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. You have the Empress card here. So at some point, somebody, one of these two, I can't tell, I'm not sure which one it is, it may be your choice, is going to treat you like a goddess. However, be careful with this card because it could be the birth or conception of a child. If you don't want children, be very careful. But otherwise, this card means that you're being treated really well. Now, unfortunately, I think that one of these two people may have some kind of an addiction around them. And, you know, it could impact your relationship with them. And they're not, it doesn't look like they're coming out of it anytime soon. But you're not going to hold yourself back. So if you're not happy, you're going to get the hell out of there. I think I'm up to Sun. Sun, a general love. Okay. Choices. You're going to have some choices around you in 2020, and you're going to feel like you're in control and that you have the world at your feet. You got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You got offers in front of you that bring great happiness. There's also a Pisces around you that feels like very balanced. I hate to say very balanced for a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. But sometimes Pisces can be a little bit emotional. This person seems like they may be very grounded. And you're not going to hold yourself back in 2020. You're going to explore. You're going to have options in 2020, and you're going to take a chance and see what it is or who it is that you really want to be with. The person that gets your attention is going to have to work really hard because you're not going to settle. Okay, Mary Elena, why can't I just forget about my hubby and move on? Okay, like this holds true for everyone that's stuck in one of these situations, and so many people have been in this position. It's because the other person is not letting go of you either. When that other person lets go of you, you'll let go. The ties just go away. And I talk about this guy a lot. This is the only time I ever bring him up. He never crosses my mind. I dated somebody in college, like for a summer. He was incredibly good looking, said all the right things, opened all the doors. He was, you know, the knight in shining armor, but he was really a liar and a piece of shit. And what my mother thinks that he had this girlfriend the whole time. And that when he came home from school, he was hanging out with me because she wasn't around. But his intentions were to leave for school and never speak to me again. But back then, now today I would never do this. I called his mother and I got his phone number. He had been going to the same college that my best friend was going to, and I spent a lot of time there. So I thought, oh, this is fate. Oh, I'm there all the time. Well, Columbus Day weekend, I went up there and I called him, and he was really nasty to me. And then he didn't want to see me, and then he dumped me, and he was like, listen, I don't know you anything, and I'm with somebody else. He was really nasty about it. And I was really hurt. I was hurt. But it wasn't very long before I forgot about him. And it wasn't because I met someone else. I didn't. Um, that was, I don't think I dated anybody after him for quite some time. But I forgot about it. And it was because he forgot about me too. I meant nothing to him. I was just something to fill up the time until he got back to school. And he was never going to talk to me ever again. So it was very easy for me to get over him because he let go of me. When somebody doesn't let go of you and they're thinking about you, you're picking that up. Consciously, you may not be picking it up. You may not be thinking, oh, he's thinking about me right now, or he's eating at the pizza place we always ate at. It may not be conscious, but the reason why you're not getting past this is because he's not letting you go. That's what it is. If he let you go, then you would have no problem. You would just be like, why do I want to be treated like this? I don't. You know what? Treat someone else like this. Okay, then the second question is, can I make him come home using law of attraction? You can. The only issue, or the biggest issue that I feel that people have with the law of attraction, is that they spend a lot of time focused on what they want, but they can't seem to detach. So it's the kind of thing where, if you spend 5 or 10 minutes and you envision the situation that you want to happen, or you envision the phone call that you want to get, that's fine. But then what happens is, for the rest of the day, they're talking about it, they're discussing it with people, they're reaching out to the person, they're constantly talking to the person or trying to convince them of something. And all of that is working against the law of attraction, because the law of attraction wants you to focus on what you want and detach from it. So the end result should come in either when you're not paying attention to it, or when you're busy doing something else, or when you don't care anymore. So it's the kind of thing, like, you can't pick up the phone and convince somebody that you're the best thing for them. They don't care. It doesn't matter to them. Like, that's just how it is. They have to figure it out on their own. So if you're working with the law of attraction, but you're spending all this time talking, and even if you're not talking to that person, if you're talking to your best friend about it, it's still energy, and we're giving energy to that situation. So you can't detach from it if you're talking about it, and it just keeps everything in a holding pattern, and you keep reliving the same day over and over again. So that's the problem with the law of attraction that I think most people have. But you absolutely can use it. Some situations are easier than others. It's like how I was saying about the girl who flirts with every guy. She never feels rejected because she doesn't care about any of them. She just throws it out there, and if somebody gives her the attention she wants, great. If not, she walks away and she forgets about it, and she gets a lot of attention. Me, I'd rather be home with the dog. But that's, we're all different. Okay, more or less. How will my money situation look in 2020? Okay. 2020 looks much like you're going to make a lot more money and be working a lot harder in 2020. There's a lot of happiness, and you're in hot pursuit. So an opportunity may open that you work hard for and you get, or you could be presented with an opportunity that's going to bring a lot more money into your life in 2020. It doesn't look like financially you're going to be in the same situation next year at this time. It looks like you're going to have much more money around you. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Jovi Elf. Does he dream about me, and how does it impact him? Okay, let's ask first, does he dream about me? He definitely does. You got two aces and you got the Lover's card. There's definite dreams. He may also have dreams where some of them make him feel really good and some of them make him feel terrified that he's lost you or that you've moved on. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on in his subconscious that deals with you. Miss Shante wants a general, okay. General, a relationship built on solid ground that you meet by being at the right place at the right time, and that brings great happiness. You also could be traveling across water come sometime this spring or summer. I don't know if you're planning on a vacation, or it could be travel to water. It could also be going to the beach. Now, this relationship here doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It could be a money relationship because I'm not seeing any love cards right now. But you have great strength around you, and it could be that you find this work relationship that brings in a lot of money and then you take a really great vacation. That's possible too. Because it's not showing love right now, but it's showing a well-balanced relationship that brings in great happiness that you come to through karma, being at the right place at the right time. All right. Mary Elena, will he realize that he loves me like his wife soon? You got a 33% chance that he goes through some transformation soon. You need help? We got to wash these blankets. They're covered in dog hair. I don't know that the transformation is going to happen that quickly. But what's the matter? Oh, it's stuck? Here, I'll help you. This guy. You want to say hello, Dylan? Dylan? All right. Let's go back up to the top. Norman Soleimani. Is Daffer missing me? Okay. Good boy. All right, is Daffer missing Norman? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Very much. Very much. This person thinks about you every day. A lot. It was Norman. Preetha, does my Virgo ex love me and will he reconcile? All right. Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And it shouldn't be that far off. You should have a connection soon. Okay, I think I am up to searching T, love. All right, After somewhat of a disaster and being heartbroken or stabbed in the back and feeling a little bit undecisive on how to move forward, you have a hero that comes in. So somebody is going to show up that's going to make you feel really good, and you're going to leave the past in the past. I don't know what's been going on for you recently, but the person that shows up should come in with a substantial amount of money, and they should be well balanced. You also have an earth sign here. So the person that comes in could be an Aries. It also could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And they work really hard to get your attention. They may be around you right now and you don't realize it because the Four of Cups is here. Venus, will I pass my exam that I'm having tomorrow? You got the Sun card. You're going to pass. Definitely. Mary Elena, when will I meet a new love and what will my husband say? Sometime this winter. I don't think he's going to believe it. I think he's going to still believe that he could get you back because he's a little arrogant, this guy. He may tell you that he's happy for you and that you deserve it, but he thinks he's going to get you back. Oh my goodness. Cards are jumping off the thing here. All right. Mary Elena wants general finances. Okay. Looks like you might be worried about money. You got some weight of the world on your shoulders. But you should be in a better position in 2020. You got the Empress card here, which has to do with the planet Venus, which means you should be more abundant in 2020. Balance comes in around work. I don't know if you work or if you have a job that's going to be showing you much more appreciation coming up, or you may be working on some kind of a creative business project on your own that proves to be positive in the near future. 2020 looks like you're going to be a little bit more financially stable than you were in 2019. Right. Chloe, will the crush make a move before New Year's? Okay. I don't think so. You only have one ace, which would be a 33% chance that he makes a move before New Year's. You may have to wait until after New Year's. Claudia, will the detective present the case to the DA? I think so. And it shows up with the Knight of Swords, which means it may happen at the last minute or at the 11th hour, maybe something they just pull out of their hat. But yeah, I think so. I think the answer to your question is yes. SS. Will B try to get my attention after the party, even when everyone is drunk, if I don't pursue him? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance. The first card you have is Page of Swords in reverse, And then you also have the weight of the world being on your shoulders. So I'm not sure that, I don't think that he will. I think that you've got to do it. Alondra, has Marky been thinking about me? Okay. Absolutely. 99% chance. All right, I'm going back up. I think I'm at 90s kid. What are D's intentions with me? All right, let's see. Coming in with a love connection times 2. Use your intuition when dealing with this person. Don't believe everything they say, because there could be some heartbreak or turmoil around this situation. They're coming in with an offering of love. They may not fulfill it the way they promise. All right, let's go back up to the top. Mehek 503, financial reading for the next month. Things are not good at the moment. Okay. The next month may be a little bit, it may be a little shitty too, but you have money coming in the new year. So this is what it shows for right now. Either not working hard or feeling like you're not getting a payoff. Whatever it is, there's not a transformation happening with the Death card in reverse. So I think you may struggle for another month or two. But then the Ten of Pentacles shows up. So things do get easier moving into the new year, and you feel a little bit more financially stable, or you get a job that makes you feel more financially stable. Something happens that brings in financial stability. It could be a job offering. So I think you may have a couple more weeks of struggle ahead of you. So this is what you can do. This is the law of attraction thing, and I was working on it with my law of attraction coach when I was having trouble, because I went through this. I was still like, I would go on these job interviews that I was well qualified for, like to work in a daycare, say, for example. Now, all right, I'm not a teacher, I'm not certified or anything like that, but there are 18-year-olds working there. So I think that my life experience is more than that of an 18-year-old. And I wouldn't get the job. And I would be like, I mean, the pay was like nothing, but it would be something that would fit into my schedule. So I was like, whatever, I'll take what I can get. And what the law of attraction woman said to me was, and it's Amanda from Create Your Future with Amanda, if you have interest in her channel. But what she said was, she thought that my heart wasn't in it and I didn't really want it, and that it wasn't really worth it to me, and that I had to focus more on having abundance and opportunity come to me in other ways. So that's what I started to change the way that I thought about money, and started to change the way that I was thinking about, I guess I kind of had the attitude for a while where I was like, well, I mean, the pay sucks. It's not a lot of hours. Why aren't they hiring me? I mean, I'm more qualified than an 18-year-old, and I wouldn't want to leave my kid with an 18-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather leave my kid with an adult. So that's what she said. She said to change your idea of how you think about money, and rather than focusing on being in lack of money, focus on having money flow to you freely. And it's going to, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. So hopefully that helps. Chloe, will he ever make a move? I didn't do that one yet, I don't think. Let's see. Is he ever going to make a move? He is. He is. And if he doesn't, divine timing will. Lily, she will accept the CEO position or will move board. So is this like making a decision between two different positions? So let me ask it like that. Will she accept the CEO position? Okay, what's the other one? Or will she accept the will move aboard? So it's either accepting the CEO position where she lives or leave and move to a different country. Or will she move abroad? I think that she takes the CEO position. Claudia, does R want intimacy with C? All right. And then moderators, you can get your questions in because I'm going to have to get going. I have to go to work today. I'll be back on tonight. Definitely. Definitely wants intimacy with C. Smudge Room, I'll do it this time for the $1, but if next time $1.99, and the only reason why I make it $1.99 is so that I don't have to go looking for the questions, because you know, I'm not really comfortable with putting a minimum on a donation, but and also because sometimes with the translation between one currency to the other, it comes in at like something like 28 cents, which even still I wouldn't care. But if somebody's asking 10 questions at 28 cents, it's not fair to the people that can't tip or it's not available in their country. So that's why I make it for $1.99. But I'm going to do it this time because I don't want to ignore anybody. There's a question. My Cancer X Flame has popped back up. We still have chemistry. There's a new guy I'm seeing who's a Virgo. Which guy should I pursue? See, this is typical. This is what I always tell people. As soon as you meet somebody new and your life starts to move on, the old guy always comes back. It always happens. All right, let's see what we got here. This Cancer does not want you with anyone else. But I hate to say it, I think that you may fall back into old patterns with that Cancer. And there's heartbreak here. So I would I would keep them both around until you can make a decision that you're certain on. But I think that you're better off with the Virgo because I think you could fall back into past habits with the Cancer. However, I don't think you have to make any decisions right now, and you should give them both some time. And when you're certain, that's when you make the call. That Cancer does not want to see you with anyone else. And I don't care if he knows, or I don't know if I'm dealing with men or women here. It doesn't matter. But because it works the same way with men. The woman comes back once you've moved on. That person may not know for sure that you're really seeing someone else, but they feel it. They feel it. That's why they're around. They don't want to lose you. Claudia, will the DA reject the case? Okay. Um, there's a 70% chance, yes, the DA is going to reject the case. I'm not so I don't know the circumstances, but 70% chance is that I guess it doesn't go to trial. Would that be it? I don't know much about legal stuff, but I think that they may reject the case. Mary Elaine, does hubby notice my pullback by not contacting him? All right. Not yet. No, not yet. SS. What is be expecting to happen between me and him tomorrow? What will he feel like if I don't pursue him? I think he would be surprised if you don't pursue him because I think he thinks that you're going to. Um, I don't think he's expecting anything other than I think he expects that you're going to pursue him. That's what I think he thinks is going to happen. If you do, chances are that you probably could end up hooking up with him. But once again, it goes back to the same thing. It's going to be a hookup, and then you'll be back in the same position again. So it's your call. If that's okay with you, then I would say go for it. You're going to get what you want. But it's not showing that he steps up for anything else but that. And that you may have to do it. If you choose not to do it, he comes off very pompous these days. Like he may just be like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Jelena, who likes me most, K, D, or M? Who will I be with? So I can't weigh emotions between one person and another because some people just love more than others, just how they're wired. For example, unfortunately for myself, although people have told me it's a gift, I don't think it is. I love harder than the average person, which means I feel love deeper and I also hurt more. Some people are a little bit more even keeled, and like you can't weigh one person against the other because some people are only capable of so much and they just can't go deeper. That's just how they're wired. I can tell you who I think you have a better connection with, but I can't tell you who likes you more. It's just, there's no way, there's no grid for me to measure it against. So let me see. What kind of a connection do we have with K? All right. So K comes up with celebration. The relationship with this person may be more fun. The second person comes up as well balanced. And the third person comes up as feels like they cause you a little bit of burden. So if I had to make a decision, like if I was going to say which one would you be with? I think that if you were looking at a long-term relationship, the balanced person would be best, which was the second initial. D. I think that M might cause you heartache. But I think that free will make it your choice. Mary Elena. When will hubby try to get intimate with me? Okay, let's see. Three of Hearts. It could be, there's a three surrounding it. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the month of March, or the springtime with hearts, which would be when the sun moves into the spring. Probably sooner rather than later. Probably over the next couple of weeks. Lily, will she make me problems from her CEO position? All right, let's see. Overall, no, she's not. But there are going to be moments where you're going to want to wring her neck. But overall, I don't think so. All right. I think I made it through the super chats. Let me get to the moderators. And what are the chances of the Pisces communicating with me by Christmas or before the end of the year? Okay, let's see. That's SARS. Mel, I think, is here. What about, I don't think I saw Katrina or Brandy. You got a roughly, I want to say a 55% chance of communication before the end of the year. The World card is here, which brings the percentage up, but you only have one ace. So I'm not confident, only because you have the Seven of Swords, which is feeling betrayed or betrayal. So I'm thinking that if you're going to hear from him, it may not be until after the new year when you're going to hear from him. Percentage is kind of low. Mel, has the Aries separated from the karmic? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance that they've separated. However, the Knight of Swords is here, which means it could happen out of the blue. And you tune into your intuition, because I bet you're going to know exactly when it happens. So I'm not sold that they're totally over just yet, but they will be soon. All right, guys. If I didn't get to you, I will make an effort to get to you when I go on tonight, which will probably be around, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock tonight, New York time, when I get home from work and after I've eaten. And I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you guys all. Thank you to my moderators, and I'll see everybody later.